Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Horror Hollywood. I wanted to do another review. Got a lot of blades, so I thought, why not? I'll just review the ones I got. What I got right here is a Gerber Gator machete. I call it a sawback due to the saw on the back. Yeah. First things first, this was made out of, I believe it was carbon steel. What was here? Anyway, it's made out of carbon steel. It's got it was 22 to 24 inch blade. Or I think it was overall. No, I think it was blade. So it's got some reach to it. As I said on the back, you have the saw blade on the back, which is helpful if you need to, saw down some trees if you're going out hiking or whatnot. The sheath, I believe they said it was made out of neoprene. I don't know what that is. I'm not going to try to figure out what that is. On the inside, where the saw edge goes in, I don't know if you can see that. It's black and black. It's made out of plastic, so when you put the machete back into its sheath, the saw blade won't scratch against the cloth, which is very helpful. It's also a bit of width down here where the saw edge will be. It's got a belt loop right here. Get this wrapped around the bad boy. The machete has a rubberized handle, so it's very good for grip. It's also got something, I guess you would call it I don't know, I guess a gator looking thing. I don't know, the grip is kind of covered in, I suppose, like scale looking, I guess you could call them protrusions, which is helpful for gripping it. You got this in case you want to do little Wii remote stuff later on, maybe, I don't know. Handle has two, I don't know what you'd call these, I suppose, I have no idea. Bolts, I suppose, nuts and bolts right here to keep the blade in. Assume that the blade itself only goes to about right here, and it does seem to be a little loose, which I don't particularly like. I'd rather have, if I'm using a blade to be able to cut through wood and whatnot, I'd rather have it to be sturdy. The blade itself, it's got a little bit of thickness to it for a machete, I suppose. Much thicker than the other one I reviewed, which is very nice because I like the thickness of the blade. It's got a sharper tip right here as well, which is helpful. What else got that? I don't particularly remember what the holes in these are for. I was told by my grandfather that, well, let's say if you're going to stab somebody, that would help it so where it doesn't stick in to the flesh, which would be helpful because there's a lot of stories about, I suppose back in the Civil War when people would use bayonets to stab their opponents, the bayonet would get stuck in the body, which left them wide open. Especially in a battlefield where you're surrounded, yeah, that's bad. I can see it came with a sticker on the blade right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Kind of, yeah, that's it right there. I don't like that. I don't like the sticker just because then I try to take it off and it's just a pain in the butt to do that. Because it always leaves the leftover glaze on it. The blade itself, when I got it, the sharpness is decently sharp. I believe right now it can... no, it's not quite arm cutting sharpness. I don't have a piece of paper. I'll use a leaf. Well, got a leaf. Anyway. But yeah, I tried sharpening it. I'm not too good at that. But the blade itself right now is decently sharp enough, at least where you can feel it. And it can take a bit of the nail off, which is nice. As I said, the blade's about 20 to 22 inches, so it has some length. My problem is, though, is once again the blade does not go all the way through. What I mean by that is that the blade stops right here, presumably, and I don't like that because it leaves about 5 or 6 inches. I mean, it's still good enough, it's still pretty sturdy, but it's a little loose, and I don't like that. Another thing I have to say is, once again, the sticker. Don't particularly like that, and the saw blade back here. Right now, the blade itself, each of them are kind of like going in a certain direction, which I don't particularly like about that either. It's because when I was out trying to saw through some trees, I guess the blade messed up. I don't like that. That means that these parts right here are very loose and easily bendable. But besides that, I have no other major complaints. The machete itself is well made. It is I believe this is the typewriter 4660716E. I don't have the box anymore. Should get that. I got this at Fred Meyer's for about 10 or 20 bucks. So it's fairly easily bought. And compared to one I bought for about 30 or 40 bucks, this one has been able to keep up quite well. The blade is not chipped. It's just got some dirt on it because the thing's a pain to clean. And the sheath, I love the sheath because it's made of a very sturdy material. Not only that, but this part right here, as I said, the plastic part really helps when trying to put the machete back into the sheath. That way it lasts longer and it doesn't tear the cloth. There you go. The Gerber Gator Sawback machete. I gotta learn how to fucking talk. Alright. Well, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Bye-bye.